Hello there, friends and fans. This is Grandmaster Arcturus here for Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD on behalf of the KH Wiki, and with me again this week is Newmans.
What?
And we, like I stated last week, we are doing the last three super bosses.
Super boss.
Super bosses of super bosses.
Yep, and then they'll be gone.
Yes. Well,
one of them you can fight again, but
yeah.
You're not going to.
Yeah, the first one we fight is here in the Colosseum, and like many of the bosses, he has some preparations you may want to make. First of all is you'll probably want to stock your entire item list with elixirs.
That is true.
And
you're going to want to have very good timing on those elixirs.
Yes, and unlike the last secret boss we fought, Ice Titan, you will definitely want to use Arrow in this match. Another preparation is you will want to have Strike Raid.
Yes. That is a very good ability to be using for actual multiple reasons. Well, no, really only one.
Yeah, really only one. And here's our first boss of the day, Sephiroth.
Ooh, good music.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, the voice actor is not as good.
I don't know, Lance does a pretty good job. And, yes, his voice actor here, and I think in subsequent entries of Kingdom Hearts is Lance Bass. I know for sure he is here, I don't know if he is in the next games.
No, for the rest of the games they use his official Final Fantasy voice actor.
And that's
I'm guessing they probably hadn't cast him yet at this point. Although I don't really remember when Advent Children came out in English.
I think that's George Newbern, isn't it?
Maybe? I don't know off the top of my head. Which is too bad, because really Lance Bass should not be the name that comes to mind right away.
Yep, it's George Newbern.
Well, he's good, so...
Yeah, he's a definitely better replacement.
Yeah. Alright, so this being the first stage, this is the part where you don't actually see any HP going down. Because he just has way too much.
Yet so much so that it just runs out of colors on the HP bar. So while it looks like you're not actually doing any damage, you are in fact doing damage.
You're just going to have to trust us on this one. Which makes it really good that in the rest of the games in the series they went with a different HP bar system.
Yeah, because that way you could actually tell you were doing damage from the outset.
Yeah, seriously. Also, you're being very up close and personal here.
I know, normally I wouldn't be, but it's... I think this is... I was a little bit higher level than when I fought the Ice Titan here, so I was more than willing to just take risks here. Because I knew I would easily survive at least one hit, which would then give me time to heal up.
True.
Hell, to be honest, if you're at my level, which I think I'm at in the 90s here, then you really don't even need to worry about Arrow. It's just a little bit of insurance. Because if you're not worrying about Arrow, then you'll get more MP back from MP Rage.
That's true. Alright, now we're finally seeing
Health drain, yep.
Yep. Small steps. We're still in the first stage of the battle, though, which is, alright.
Yeah, this one takes a bit. There's a reason he was like the last super boss in the game during the vanilla version of Kingdom Hearts.
I don't remember whether the Ring of Fire in this game has the drawing in.
No, it does not.
That,
nope. The magnetic pull is something they added to his pillar of fire attacking 2. Which is kind of a good thing because it's you have less evasion evasion abilities in here than you do in 2.
True. Plus, it's a smaller arena. Also, I noticed that this time the arena is rounded by those barrier trees instead of squared off.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they went with that.
I mean, it's nice to never be stuck in a corner.
That's true. More and more health being taken away.
Yeah. You're not gonna forget that you have elixirs this time, right?
No. I'm not sure if he actually gets me with that one attack, which is going to be coming up pretty soon. If he, because I may actually be able to prevent it from going off every time he starts the chant.
That's cool.
But I'm not absolutely certain about that because I haven't watched this video in a while.
Well, once we get to that, I guess I'll say what happened when I fought him. You know, it's great that they gave him a voice, even if it is Lance Bass, but it's impossible to hear him while, you know, all the noise is going around.
That with there it is! Now, what is it he's actually saying in your opinion?
He's saying it very quickly, but it's Descend, Heartless Angel.
Yes, and that was basically, and that is an attack that he had in Final Fantasy VII, which does exactly what it does here, except to all 3 of your party members. And there it is. He fires it off. This is why you have elixirs.
Yes. So when I was fighting him, I was not able to stop him most of the time when he used Heartless Angel, but I got very good at using the elixir just before the effect hit me. So he would say Sin, Heartless Angel, and like the effect would glow around Sora, and I would toss the elixir, and then bam, Sora gets hit, and then bam, the elixir takes effect.
Luckily, though, usually he's pretty far away from you when he does it. So you have a chance. So if you don't have a chance to get to him in time, then you do have a chance to use the elixir.
Yeah. So actually, Strike Raid does have 2 uses in this battle. It gives you a nice long range attack in order to stop Heartless Angel, and also it gives you a hell of a lot of invincibility frames.
Yeah, pretty much the entire time you're using it, you're invincible.
Yeah, which is more than pretty much all the rest of your special attacks.
That will actually become key in the last boss, super boss battle that we have on this episode.
I'm not sure what he's doing with his hands when he uses Heartless Angel.
He's just casting. He gestures when he casts.
Yeah, but it's like he's drawing some kind of squiggly.
Oh well, he may have to. He may be using his fingers to cast the enchantment by writing it in the air. Because in this form it may be like a curse, like from Harry Potter.
Yeah, that might be true. All right, we're on to. I think this is the last stage of the battle.
Oh yeah, because we're down to we've uncovered his green health bar. His green colored health bar. But do not relax here, even when you get to this part, because you can easily be destroyed right here. Because he will take every move he's used throughout the battle and use them all.
Yep. There's no attack that he stops using.
Yep. At this point, you even be on the lookout for Heartless Angel, because it can pop in. He will pop in.
Yep. There it is.
Right there, when you're not expecting it, like me.
Yep. Luckily, he started using his firewall.
Yeah.
So that gives you enough time to use an elixir.
Which I believe is actually the Kingdom Hearts version of Fire 2 from Final Fantasy VII. Because I believe it was Fire 2 that was a pillar.
Alright, I could just understand that one line he said. Although...
You mean when he's doing his Omni Slash? Or Octus?
Yeah, he said, let's see what you got, or something. Which doesn't really seem in character for Sephiroth, but okay.
Meet Your Fate, I think, sounds in character.
Yes, that one's better. Also, meteors.
He also says, I am the chosen one, which is very in character.
Very in character.
Given how he believes he was the chosen one of the chosen descendant of the Ketra.
Yep.
Honestly, I think I probably could have ended this a little faster if I'd used Strike Raid here, but oh well.
Oh well. At some point, you just doesn't really matter, and then you end up making it a little bit harder on yourself, even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah, if I'd used that Strike Raid a little earlier, it would have I would have ended him. And here I was about to do exactly that because I was getting tired of this fight, but he immediately dove right back into Octaslash.
Yeah, but you can still, use it to avoid damage.
That's true. And I do believe that's Octaslash, not Omnislash.
Yeah, I believe that's what his version is called. Although I'm not sure whether it actually has only 8 slashes, but whatever.
I just know of his Octaslash because it's the limit break that Zack gets in Crisis Core from him.
That's right. Yeah, we got another Keyblade.
Yeah, that one's slightly useless though.
Oh yeah.
No, but it's really, really cool.
It is cool, but it's useless because its ability is that it doesn't have that high strength, but it increases the I think the final strike. Yeah,
something like that.
It's
just really, really cool because the end just catches fire every time you swing it.
Yeah, it does have that going for it. But
yes.
But since I'm getting it, and here is a bonus cutscene added to the Final Mix version. Technically, this cutscene here is non-canon to the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah, basically. Well...
It is because when Cloud... in fact, the entire Sora fight with Sephiroth is non-canon because Sora, Donald, and Goofy act like they've never met Sephiroth before in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Cloud acts like this, like his fight with him in Kingdom Hearts 2 is the first time he's fought with him in a while. So that makes the entire Sephiroth thing just completely non-canon.
Yep. Still, it is cool enough.
For as long as it is, yeah. But this cutscene is nice.
Yes.
Earlier, I was trying to remember the name of Sephiroth's theme, and I can't believe it took me this long to remember it. One-Winged Angel.
Yep. You can remember because of the Keyblade.
Yep, and honestly, that scene is like we were saying. That scene is actually repeated in Kingdom Hearts 2 with the Cloud versus Sephiroth thing, but it's actually a lot longer in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes, there's a much. Wait. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it has to accommodate for Tifa showing up and encouraging Cloud.
Right.
Anyways, off to Agrabah for our... Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot we have some stuff to do in Traverse Town.
Detour time.
Ah, yes, we're just going to be stopping by the old wizard's house.
For business reasons.
Mostly because we have all of the magicses.
And that means we get stuff.
Yep, we get a reward for collecting all the magics.
Hey, wizard, give me thing. Yeah, we got a thing.
We got the Dream Rod. I believe that one is for...
For Donald.
Yeah, it's for Donald, but I mean, I can't remember what the... I believe that... Yeah, that one was for getting all the magics. Not sure if we've got the Dream Shield here, which you get by doing all the magics for the white mushrooms. And getting all the magics.
I don't think that's... No, I don't think that's the Dream Shield. I think that one is the 7 Elements.
Nope, the 7 Elements is a synthesis item.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the Dream Shield is you get as a reward for the White Mushroom quest, and then the 7 Elements and the Fantasista are the ultimate synthesis weapons for Donald and Goofy.
All right, never mind.
Alright, now here we're at Agrabah for our next boss. Carpet is kind of agitated.
I think he needs to use the bathroom.
Maybe that's it.
Luckily, we don't actually, unlike the Tinkerbell, we don't actually need Aladdin to translate for us.
Nope. But speaking of Tinkerbell...
You're going to be needing Tinkerbell in this fight?
Oh, yes. Make sure that the first thing you do is get... I did the wrong one here.
No! Oh, Lord.
Yep, I pressed down one too many times, because basically what's going to happen is your magic is now locked out. Well, mine will be as soon as this summon wears off.
I mean, yeah, it's basically not available, but...
He will basically lock out your magic for the entirety of the battle. And,
Are you actually doing any damage to those orbs? Because it doesn't look like you are.
Probably not.
That sucks. He just gave up. Poor Dumbo, his one time coming out, and he couldn't help at all.
Basically, what I was trying to say is you'll want to have summon Tinkerbell as quickly as, like, immediately in the battle, because this guy is super dangerous.
Yeah, and you're not going to have your healing until at least you finish this first match, and you're not going to be healing yourself with, well, not with magic anyway.
And it takes too long to get you the items on your command slots. So here I corrected that and immediately summoned Tinkerbell. The only problem with Tinkerbell is that she prevents you from, as long as she's out, you cannot use your limits. Which Ragnarok is actually kind of decent here. At least at this part right here, because that combo it does is...
Yeah, you get up in personal and then you can... laser time.
Yeah, but I guess Tink is a pretty good trade-off, because she will revive you if you die. So
yeah.
And
now this is the part where you get tons and tons of MP orbs.
Yes, basically the idea is you have to use magic to break his shield, and then you'll get an opportunity to smack him around again, and then the process starts all over again. You just have to use magic to break his shield.
You use magic to break his shield, and when you physically attack, he just drops MP orbs for days.
Yeah.
That's a lovely pose he's got there.
Just floating around like he has not a care in the world.
Where do you think that diamond is when it's not in his mouth?
I have no idea.
I mean, it's not showing up, like, in his chest or anything. Whoa, that went by really fast.
Well, I think I'm, like, really over-leveled for this.
I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, Lord. He didn't even start doing his spinning attacks.
No, that's actually where it that's actually where it gets really dangerous. If you're not over-leveled like I am, you'll go through a third phase where he starts spinning around, either vertically or horizontally, and you have to dodge roll or jump out of the way to avoid taking damage, and that's where Tink really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not much of a reward for defeating him, other than, well, Zantetsuken's pretty good, but you also get the Answers Report 11.
Wonder why he had it.
I have no idea. That's a good question. But now we have only one more super boss left. And
it's that guy.
Yeah. This guy he is not fun. He is like super not fun.
Do you have gravity break?
Not equipped. Because it's not as useful as actual gravity.
Well,
if you're using that strategy.
Yeah. I guess it depends on whether you trend towards physical attacks more than magic, and you obviously tend more towards magic.
Indeed I do. As the MP bar can attest.
Yeah, a bit.
Now this guy right here may look familiar if you've played Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep.
It's very obvious who it is immediately after the fight starts, especially if you have, like I said, played Kingdom Hearts 2. He doesn't ever give his name, but his attacks and everything pretty much give away his identity.
I have been to see him.
I am Sam?
Yeah, that cutscene pretty much takes place like...
immediately after this one.
Yeah, immediately after this. he takes the corridor of darkness to there to talk to that guy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Now you remind me of him. I'm not sure who the him in that statement is.
That is a good question.
Because it could be one of many. It could be one of many people.
Yes, but he's only known one of them for less than 7 days.
I suppose you've got that. Yeah, you're probably right. And it's more than likely that it is. Well, who cares about spoilers for that? Because the game is so old. Roxas. It's more than likely Roxas that he's referring to.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, considering his next line, "You are incomplete," it's most likely Roxas.
Now you're going to see me use a very specific strategy for this fight. Spam the strike rate!
No damage, no damage, no damage, no damage, no damage.
Basically, my entire battle with him will consist of me spamming the hell out of strike raid. Because I am a cheap motherfucker.
Just a little.
Iframes for the wind. Iframes for the wind.
Don't worry about gravity at all. Just start throwing your Keyblade around.
It does significant damage to him too, so it's not that bad.
He has less HP than Sephiroth.
Yeah, but that's not that wouldn't make any difference if I was fighting him legitimately.
Right.
I would probably already have been dead if I was fighting him legitimately. This fight with him in Kingdom Hearts 2 is infinitely easier because you're way better equipped to handle him at that point.
Yes.
Like, I mean, my fight with him went so much better and I fought him legitimately in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, I was just guarding and just taking him off, just knocking him around.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense both as a design standpoint and, you know, in the universe, Sora is literally much better equipped to go up against, okay, maybe not literally, but he's much more...
Well, yeah, I would say literally, because right now he's fighting at half power.
Yes.
Because Roxas...
If you want to take that whole... since he's not together with Roxas, he's weaker. I mean, if they really wanted to make that a thing, then...
You think there would have been a better way to show it?
Yeah.
Still, I think that... well, actually, I don't know. I doubt this half-powered Sora could have used all the new magics that we got in Kingdom Hearts 2, if not for Roxas recombining with him at the beginning of KH2.
I don't know. It's all really speculation at that point.
And there's that. Got lucky. If you get caught with that, you are more than likely already dead.
Yeah, you gotta have really good reflexes to pick the right command to break out of that. And just done.
That attack can be prevented with Strike Raid. I was just unluckily not using Strike Raid right when he began to use that attack, so he caught me in it.
Oh well. Surprise! I'm not actually hurt.
Yeah, surprise! You actually did less than nothing to me.
Also, why is Beast here? Completely not helpful.
What are you talking
I don't know. I guess I decided that he needed to be included in the cutscene for some reason? But then again, that may be because all world party members are included in cutscenes that take place on their worlds. Like, whether they're in your party or not.
Well, not exactly. Beast wasn't in the cutscene where you confront Riku in the Grand Hall.
Well, he was, but then he ran after the Heartless.
No, not in the lobby, not in the main entrance, in the Grand Hall.
In the Grand Hall, okay, yeah, the one that leads, that it's...
The one where you fight possessed Riku.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah. Anyways, that's all for this episode, and the next episode, I believe we make our way toward the end of the game, so we'll see you then.
Peace out.